And today we are left with having clause only. So having clause. Yesterday we are left with having clause. Suppose my requirement is, so if I want to calculate the salary department wise, means how you can write a query? Department wise total salary.
Department ID maximum
Sum of salary. Salary as total salary from employee group by department ID. Group by department ID.
ఇంకేమీ లేదంటే ఎంత కవించిన అసలు బ్రైట్నెస్ పెడతా.
Okay, so if I run this query, what it will give? Department wise total salaries. Each department, how much is the salary they are taking? In 1001 they are taking this much is the salary, total salary they are taking, and in 2001 this is a total salary, and for 3001 this is the total salary. Now my question is, so I just write a query to get the employees. Write a query to details is whose open my browser for it. Department wise total salary. Write a query to get the department wise total salary. This is the query. So from here one more query. Query whose total salary is more than 10,000. Write a query to get the department wise total salary whose department total salary is more than 10,000. Got my point in it? So here I am just asking you to retrieve the details of department wise total salary. See, this is the output, and out of which I need only the record which is having salary more than 10,000. Is this more than 10,000? Total salary for department 1001 is more than 10,000.
No.
2001.
yes
3001.
No.
So what if you want to get, so as per my question, so what is the expected output should come? What is the expected output? This record, right? Write a query to get the department wise total salary, whose department you can write down, and whose department department wise here. Okay, department wise total salary is more than 10,000. Two conditions. First, you need to get the department wise total salary, and then on that output, I don't want the total output. In that output, I just need only only the records whose total salary is greater than 10,000. Which means after grouping, I just wanted to filter the data. See, let's say this is the complete data, and if you want to retrieve selected data from a table, what is the clause you will use? If you want to retrieve the selected data from a table. So from employee table, I just wanted to retrieve the employees who are belongs to department ID 2001. So what is the class you will use? What will be where class, right? So where class is used to filter the data. Where class is also used to filter the data. So where we can use where you can use where class here. Okay. So now after grouping, so this is the output. This is the output. After grouping, I just wanted to filter the data. So then how you can do is, here we will have having class. If you want to filter the data after group by, after grouping, then you have a having class. Having whatever you have written, sum of salary is greater than 10,000. See. But guys, where you can use having class. Having class is also used to filter the data. Having class is also used to filter the data. But having class can be used only after group by. If your query is not having a group by, the having class will not be worked. Okay, but where? So the difference between where and having is, where and having both are used to filter the data only. Let me write it here. Between where and having. Where and having both are used to filter the data only. Okay. Where class will filter the data before grouping. Having class will filter the data after grouping. Okay. You can. So this is the first point.
Both is missing.
This is the second point. Sorry.
Both is mistake. Both. First one, where and having both.
Okay. Okay. And third. Where class can be used without group by. Having class cannot be used without group by. Okay. So after, see here how the SQL query will run, just let me know. First, where it will come? SQL query, which SQL engine first will come to the from class, and it will take all the data and stored in the buffer. Okay, then it will come to the group by. So if there any where class, it will come to the where class and filter the data. Suppose here I need this only for where job name equals to analyst. where job name equals to analyst. So what this will do is, first it will take the data from the employee table and will store in the buffer, and out of all those records, it will filter the employees who are working as an analyst. Okay, and then it will group the data. So after grouping, you will have some data. So on top of that, if you want to filter again, so if you do group, see, this is only which is coming analyst. If you run this, do you get any output? On top of this, if you want to get any filter, so you can use having class. It will come to the having class. After group by, it will come to the having class and it will filter the data, and then you'll go to the select class. Okay. See, if I run this now, nothing will there, because the way here we have written the where class, which is applying before group by, before itself. See, if I run this, select star from employee where job name equals to analyst. How many records are there? Only analysts are there in the 2001 department. So what would be the sum of these two records? What is the sum of these two records? Next it will go to the group by. So department is same. So what it will do? It will sum the salary. If you sum the salary, what is the salary? 6,200. Okay. So after 6,200, what it will do is, it will go to the having class. In the having class, 6,200 is greater than 10,000? No. So there is no record till here, because see, why I have written here is, so the SQL engine will come to the select class, the last. So when you are, see, if you run this, what are coming? All the records from the employee table is coming. And when you use a where class here, it will filter the data. So from employee table, it will take only the analysts. So how many employees are there with the analyst? 2 employees. Then it will do group by. When it's doing group by, so it will take the unique things. Here since we have only one department ID, so the records will be grouped. So when it is grouped, see, for against 2001 we'll be having 6,200 is the salary, and then it will come to the having class. So the value in the salary what we have is 6,200. 6,200 is greater than 10,000? No. So it's where it go, and then it will come to the select class. So when you come to the select class, this will be there. Here the select class I have written it for your understanding only. Okay. So let's say here I am just keeping a manager instead of this. See how many employees are there? There are 3 managers. 1001 manager. So we have 1, and 2001 we have 1 manager, and 3001 we have 1 manager. When you do group by, do you see any change in the output? You do group by, because we are having only 1 record with this for each department. 1001. If you do sum of salary, what would be the sum of salary? This is only right. For 2001, what is the sum? This, and for 3001 is this. Okay. So next it will do group by. After group by, see. So till group by, what it will come? See this. And here I am just making it as a having sum of salaries greater than 1,000 or 2,500. Everyone is 2,600. I am just making having sum of salary. So see, these 2 departments have total salary is greater than 2,600. What it is?
సార్
Yeah.
మనం వేర్ క్లాస్ తర్వాత కండిషన్ ఇచ్చాం కదా సార్, జాబ్ నేమ్.
Hmm.
అది సెలెక్ట్ తర్వాత కూడా ఉండాలి కదా సార్, జాబ్ నేమ్.
సెలెక్ట్ తర్వాత
అది కూడా సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా సార్, జాబ్ నేమ్ కూడా.
అవసరం ఏం లేదండి. ఇట్స్ నాట్ మ్యాండేటరీ. You can keep it. You can keep
But
it.
in the output, we are not seeing the manager, right? Like
Yeah, here
it's only
see,
showing department ID
when you are
and total
keeping
salary.
when you are keeping a value in the filter, so you'll get only managers, right?
Yes.
Here you have taken only manager. Suppose if you do not equals to manager, see how the department is. Let's say I have an organization. So I have an organization. In the organization, I have a 20 departments is there. So here we have only little amount of data, right? Let me explain. There are 20 departments for there. Okay, my requirement is what is the total salary that we are giving to the total employees. That anyway we have select sum of salary from employee table. That will answer. And next, I just wanted to know the department wise salary we are paying, department wise total salary we are paying. So if all employees together, let's say we are paying 1 lakh, and 1 lakh, that 1 lakh will be distributed among departments or not. So now I want to know, so department wise, how much is the total salary we are paying? Okay, so let's say 20 departments is there, 20 departments, 20 records will come. Okay, so next, guys, please mute yourself, please. While doing this scenario, I don't want to consider all the departments. Though you are paying a 1 lakh to all the departments, but I don't want to consider all the departments. So I want only specific departments. So like IT department and HR department and finance department and marketing department. I want only these four departments. I just wanted to know how much is the salary we are paying and which department is receiving more than 10,000 salary. What my requirement is? So in that scenario, first one you need to do, you need to write select from employee and you need to take where department in these 4 departments. Then the data will be limited to only those 4 departments and then apply department wise. You need to get department wise total salary, and so you will be getting this department and total salary. So you'll get, so on top of it, what you need to do, you need to filter. You don't want all these departments, but you need one. Let's say, let me explain you how you can do that is, let's say, Andy, so I have an organization. In the organization, I have a, let's say, DPT ID. In the organization, I have a 20 departments. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's say 10 departments, not 20. Okay. And I am paying a salary. So total salary I am paying is 1 lakh. Yes. This is 10,000. No. Yes, 1 lakh I am paying. So out of this 1 lakh, here I am just paying 3,000, 5,000. See, this is not the 3,000 is not to only single employee. This is the 3,000 is for all the employees, belongs to department ID 1. Okay. 6,000, 4,000, 10,000. So if you calculate same and how much is it, that 78 it is coming. I'm just making it is some 20,000. And so I'm making it is, so this is a department level I am getting. Okay, 20,000. Now see 98,000. I'm just making this 5,000. Total 1 lakh is distributed, right?
Yes.
So this is the output when I run a query at a department ID, department level, department ID. Okay, so here if you see, how can I explain you is, because I don't have much data to explain it very clear. Okay, so this is the complete data of employees we have. So so here I don't want to have all the departments. Let's say in this data itself you have 20 departments. Let's say, guys, so this itself I'm just taking it as something. Okay, 20 departments, let us assume. Okay, so I don't want all the employees to be considered, all the departments to be considered. So what you will do? I don't want to consider all the departments. So what you will do is
Where
where clause.
Where clause?
First you will write a where clause. So employees where DEPT ID
ID not equal to.
either DEPT ID in or in sum 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. I want only this or other than this, anything. If other than this means you keep not in. So only you need this just in. Okay, what it will give? It will give us the details of these details of employees who are belongs to these departments only. So then on top of it, what you will do? You will calculate. Now you are filter the data right from the table. You have filter the data and you got the employees only for these departments. Okay. Now now I just wanted to calculate the total salary at a department wise. So sum of salary as total salary. Okay. Group by department ID. So now what you get is DEP ID and total salary. Okay. Department ID is 1 and department ID is 2, department ID is 3, department ID is 4. The total salary is 10,000, let's say. This is 20,000. This is 30,000. Here you are getting 25,000. So after you group by department number 1, the employees are taking 10,000 salary, and department number 2 employees are taking 20,000, and department 3 employees are taking 30,000, and department number 4 employees are taking 25,000. This is the output. But on this output, I don't want all the records. Here I want only the which department is taking more than 30,000 or more than 20,000. Which department is taking more than 20,000 salary. From this output, again I want to filter something. This is the output which we get after grouping or not.
Yes,
After
sir.
grouping the data, if you want to filter, which means if you want to apply any filters, so you can't use the where clause. You can use having clause for doing that. Use sum of salary greater than 20. So this, you got the difference between where and having, right? So where
Yes.
clause can be used
Okay.
before grouping.
Yeah, got it, Krish.
Having clause can be used after grouping.
After grouping.
So after grouping, if you want to filter any data. And one more thing you need to remember. So you can't use aggregation functions in the where clause. Aggregation function in the sense
Some minimum, max.
max. These are the functions can't be used in the where clause. Okay, that's what I have written here. Where and having both are used to filter the data, right? Both are used to filter the data, and right? Here it
Yes,
is
yes.
filtering the data from the main that before grouping, and this is filtering the data after grouping. So that's why I made the statement saying where and having both are used to filter the data only. But what is the difference? Where clause will filter the data before grouping. Having clause will filter the data after grouping. Where clause can be used without group by. So far we have worked on where clause, right? We have
Yes.
filtered the data without group by. But if you want to write having clause, that cannot be done without group by. If you want to use having, group by must be there. Okay. And use aggregation functions in the
Where
Where
clause?
clause.
So this is about having. So you can use in you can filter the data in any certain, if you use count, if you use average, if you use mean, if you use max, anything. So after grouping, if you want to filter the data, simply use having clause, and only thing you need to remember is with along with having clause, you need to use the same thing. Whatever you have used here, the same thing you need to use. Okay. This. Yeah. Next, it's already 7:30. Let's start with some practice scenarios, guys. Okay. Write SQL query to list the employee's name and increase salary by 15%. After increasing whatever the salary you will be getting, that salary you should represent with the dollar as a prefix. With the dollar as a prefix. See what it will do. Select star from employee. Okay, you are getting this data. So here what I am getting, increase their salary by 15%. Increase their salary by 15%. So how you can increase? You know, right? Salary plus salary star
15 by
0.5.
by
100.
as increment salary,
Increase.
right? Good. This already we did.
Yes.
Incremental salary. And here question is represent the salary with dollar salary, and means before this salary I have keep dollar symbol. Can I keep directly like this dollar?
No.
No, right? So if you want to combine two values, what is the function that we need to use?
Concatenate.
Concatenate.
Concat. Okay, good. Dollar. Is this done? Concat. Very good. Why it is coming? Conversion failed when converting the varchar value $900 to data type int. See,
Concatenate.
this is a dollar is the string, right? And what is this?
Integer.
Integer. Can you concatenate integer and string together?
No.
No. So concatenate is the string function. By using concatenate, you can concatenate strings. So what you need to do is you need to convert this to varchar. Cast as varchar. Okay. Now try this.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Salary also.
I need to write it here. Concat. Okay. Stress. Concatenate. So here see, one bracket is closing for this, and the other second bracket is going closing for cast, and the third bracket is closing for concat. So you are getting or not?
Yes, sir.
If you need space in between, so give a space here. Getting or not?
Yes.
No. Write SQL query to list employee name and job. Name is a format of this. They want the format. They want the employee and job to be concatenated, and the format should be like this. చెప్పండి.
Select
star
star concat
concat of
employee
name employee underscore comma
Hmm.
comma
job
data
underscore.
single quotes and
That's it. No.
Okay. So employee name and job name both are strings. So there is no problem here. So you can run it. So what is how the format I am looking for?
and also
And-
be
So how you can give and?
single quotes and.
Okay. Here you need to give and. Just run now. But here still the format is not so enough, right?
Double
There
quotation.
should be
Double quotes.
double quotes. So first you need to have
Single quote, double quote, single
comma,
quote, ending also single quote, double quote.
right? Now see, and as give a alias name as, copy this and give the same. The getting or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, single quotes, double quotes की functions ఏం లేదు sir. S quote or D quote.
So you can single quote, we have a char function is there, right? You can use that. Char of 39 will be given in the single quotes. Here you need to keep either symbol or char function.
So even in Oracle, it's same.
Oracle concatenation function is there, and yeah, you can do that. Concat is there. Okay. And write a query in SQL to produce the output of employees as follows. What is this, Jonas?
Employee name.
Jonas has employee name. Star, comma, concat of EMP name. Next.
Single quotes bracket. Manager job.
Job name,
Job name, right?
Comma
single quote.
single quote bracket end.
Heading or not? Okay, next, write the SQL query to count the number of characters. So let's say in employee name, this name, how many number of characters are there?
7.
So I just wanted to count the number of characters except the spaces. I have already told you the space is also a character. It will count. It will occupy 1 byte of memory. Space will also occupy 1 byte of memory. It will also get counted. Okay. So here my question is, write a SQL query to count the number of characters except the spaces for each employee name. Select. What is the function we can use?
Length of employee name minus
Length. Very good. EMP name
minus.
minus.
We don't need space.
Minus. See, without spaces, he said. So can we use trim? What the trim will do?
Remove spaces.
Remove the spaces left and right.
Right and left and right. But if the spaces are there in between the two words, then will trim will be useful? No, right?
No.
I wanted to replace a space either it is front or large, starting or ending or in between. So what is the function? So you can use replace of space, replace with empty. I'm just finding a space and replacing with empty. So what it will do? It will remove all the spaces. And then I'm just taking the length. Okay. Since here we don't have any spaces, right? So not a problem. Just try it, just try insert 2-3 names with the spaces and then check. Okay. Write as SQL query to compare the average salary of employees who work as an analyst. Tell me, Annie. So how to compute the average salary of employees?
You can
Average
use it.
function.
Aggregate function average.
Select average of salary from.
Employee.
So it will give you the total average salary for all the employees, right?
Yes.
Where job name?
Where
Job name
equals to
Equal to an
okay 3,100. If you want to check, just take same query.
Krishna, your skill is not visible.
2 records. So 2 records means average salary is sum of salary by number of records. What is the sum of salary? 6,200 by 2, 3,100. So that's what we got, right? Okay. Next, write a SQL query to find the names of employees whose length is 6.
Krishna,
Yes, please.
your screen is not visible.
Screen, huh?
Yes.
Is it to everyone?
No, sir. Visible.
It is
okay.
visible.
Can you just please log off and log in again?
Okay.
Okay. Select star from employee. So where
Length of employee name is equal to 6.
okay, this see, these are all the employees whose e-name is 6 characters. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees who joined in the month January. I want to retrieve the employees who joined in the January month.
Where hire date?
Get part of.
Where?
Hire date. Huh?
So from date, what is the function we have to extract the month?
Date part.
Yeah.
Date part of
Month.
either this or this, date part of comma
Hire
date
date.
equals to 1.
Hire underscore.
Hire underscore date. Yes. He is the only one who joined in the January month. That's what our question is, right? So if you want to check, just run this without where class and check who are all. See, only one employee, right?
Yes, sir.
One employee joined in the year 9 in the month.
Sir, in Oracle, the months start from 0 now, sir.
Yeah, in Oracle, yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Then you keep 0. See, If the function is not working, by seeing the data, you'll come to know. Okay. So write a SQL query to find the name of employees and their managers separated by the string work for. Let's say what is my condition is, suppose employee A work for this manager, employee B works for this manager, which means select star comma concat of
Okay.
employee name
Name, single quotations,
work for
manager underscore.
okay, work for manager idea. We don't have a manager name available, right?
So,
I'll tell you how the manager name to be get when we are working with the joins. See, Kaling is work for because we don't have any manager. Because he is the president. So that's why it is blank. And Blaze work for this. And Claire work for this. Okay. Next. Write a SQL query to find the employees whose experience is more than 27 years. Whose experience is more than 27 years.
diff date,
Date.
date,
So if you want to get the difference, so generally how you will calculate? So joining
Joining.
date and today's date, between these two dates, you will take the difference in years. How many years are there between these two dates? So if you in SQL, if you want to do that, so if you want to get the difference between two dates, is the date diff function. So I need it in years. So always lower boundary will be first. Okay. High date is the lower boundary and
get date
get date.
greater than
In
17
where
years.
class? Start
Greater
from
than
employee where? Greater than
20.
27 years. See, these are all the employees, almost 12 employees whose experience is more than 27. If you want to check whether the given output is correct or not, just take this derivation and keep it in the select list and name it as a experience. Okay. And run without where class. Just run it without where class. See, this is one employee whose experience is not more than 27. And there is one more employee whose experience is not more
Less
than
than 20.
okay. Like this. 27. So if you want to validate whether the given output is correct or not, so keep the same derivation, whatever the derivation you have used in the where class, take the derivation and keep it in the select class by separating a comma and just check it. So, and take the data into an Excel and check it. So where class is working perfectly or not. Okay. Next. Write a SQL query to find the employees who retired after 31 December 1999. This would be 1999. And completion of 8 years. Chappan. Select star comma. First, what we need to do? So after 31 December 1919 తర్వాత ఎవరైతే రిటైర్ అవుతారు తర్వాత రిటైర్ అవ్వాలంటే ఎవరైనా ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తామండి సో హౌ యూ కెన్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ దట్ సో హై డేట్ అండ్ అట్లీస్ట్ 31 December 1999 రైట్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ 1/1/2000 the difference between these 2 days. Okay, difference between 2 days and completion of 8-year service period. See, select star from employee where
Spelling.
Where? Members who retired after 31.
మనకి ఇచ్చింది హైర్ డేట్ ఒకటే కదా సార్, రిటైర్ డేట్ ఏం లేదు.
See, retired after 31 December 1999 అంటే see మనకి జనరల్ గా ఇప్పుడు మనం see everyone is joining a job, right? So for everyone will be having, if it's a government job, definitely you will be having a retired date at a 55 years. That is based on your age, not on the joining date, right? Suppose there might be a guys who will be joining at the age of 21 or 22, and then they employ some who can join in the 35 and 36 years, the age of 36. So from his date of joining, the retired period is not the 30 years or 40 years. Retired age would be at, generally at a 56 or 57. It doesn't matter when you have joined. When your age is reached 57, you will be retiring. Okay, and who will be retiring? And by the time you should have complete 8 years service period at least. Okay, so let's say this is the target, you can take it. Date difference of in years between hire date comma this date. After means 2001. 8. Suppose let's say there is an employee who joined in the 1999, just 1999, and his retire would be in the next day. So let's say he joined in a 56 years of age. Let's say assume it's not the correct, but he'll not be completing 8 years of service, right? So I just wanted to exclude those records. See, we have 11 members is there, 11 employees whose service period is greater than 8 years. You want to check who left. Take this between comma as you can say service. Just run without where class. See here, he joined in the 97.
Oh,
Okay, see he joined in 97 and he joined in 1992. Just 8 years completed, but it's not more than 8 years. Okay, got it guys? This is how you need to see. You need to go based on our assumption. In the real time, there will be everything, how you need to go, what is the logic behind it, and everything will be explained you. But here, so from our scenario, we are trying to write some queries. We need to make how you can, if you want to retrieve the data like this, if you want to write a conditions, how you want to filter the data, how you want to select the required data. So you should be able to write a queries. When it comes to the definition would not be the same. If I gave this question to someone else, they will understand it a different way, and they will give you a different query altogether, because his understanding is different. As per his understanding, he will give a query. This query is as per our understanding. So what I understood is, so whatever the employees are there in the organization, if they retired after this date, and are they completed 8 years of service or not? So for that, when would be the retired date? I am taking this. This is the date. I am just taking it as a retired date. So between these two, what is the difference we are getting? And that difference is greater than 8 years or not? If it is greater than 8 years, means he has completed the service period. Okay. Write a SQL query to find the employees whose salary contain only 3 digits. Chapman, select star from employee where
Lunch. 3.
sir, salary is integer now.
yes, salary is an integer. If you want to convert, you can convert them to cast.
Where
Okay. Two functions on total 3 should be there. Okay. See, only this is the one who is getting a 3-digit salary. Write a query to get the employees who joined in the month of April. Who joined in the month of April? Already we
date.
You can take this, right? Date part we
Yes.
did. By using date part also you can do. I already told you. Month
Month
of,
of hire date
we will extract the month from it. See,
equal to
Where
sorry, where is it? Where? Okay. See, these two employees are joined in the April month. And next, write a query to find the employees who joined in the company before 19th of a month. Before every month before 19th. So
select start from employee
where date is
date part or day of hire day less than 90.
okay, day of hire date less than 19. See, they are all joined less than 19, right? If you want to check whether the output is correct or not, just keep it here and run it without where class. Only 8 members are coming. So here see, anyone is there? Yeah, 20, 22, 28, 23, 4 employees, 5 employees, 6 employees. Because we have given less than 19, right? So there are 6 employees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 employees are there. When you run this, you are getting 8 employees. Less than 19, we have 8 employees. And greater than or equals to 19 is 6 employees. Total 14. Write a SQL query to find the employees who are salesmen and experience is more than 10 months. Happen. From employee where
job name
equals to
equal to salesman
salesman and experience.
hire date,
current
current
get
date,
date
Here months, right? They are saying so
greater than 10.
greater than
10.
10. Okay. This is all. Next, write a SQL query to find those employees who joined in any year except the month of February.
not equal to
Select star from employee where month of
hire date is not
Not
not equal
to
equals to 2. Okay. See, other than February, you are getting. If you keep to see output is 12 record. In this table, we have total 14 records. So not equal to 2, we are getting 12 records. Equals to 2, then how many records should come?
2 record.
Coming or not? In any of the year, it doesn't matter. Next, write a query to find the employees who joined in the year 1991. Where
Year of hire date equal to 19.
right? See, these many have joined in the year of 1991. Okay. Next, write as to find the employees who joined in the month of June 91. Select star from employee where year of hire date equals to
1991 and month of
of
hire date equal to
6 June, right? See, 1991 and join in a June month. Write a find the employees who joined in a month of February. The salary range between 2000. This select star from employee where month of hire date equals to February and
salary between
1001 and 2000. See, these two join in February only, and salary is between these only. Satisfying. Okay. Next, write as will go to list the employee ID, name, hire date, current date, and experience of employees in ascending order of their experiences. చెప్పండి ఇక్కడ ఏమేం కావాలన్నాడు? Select employee ID, employee
name, hire date, current date
means
get date, current date.
Next, experience. If you want to calculate the experience, what?
Date diff of hire date,
Hire date.
Experience
from employee.
So what she is saying, what is the next thing?
Order
by ascending.
Which column ascending?
Is asking in
Experiences.
Can I use this column, right? Order by?
But experience is not, there is no column.
Yeah.
This is a derived.
Yeah, derived column. So in generally, nowhere you can use this column in this query, except order by. Order by you can use because the order by will be executed in the last.
Okay.
Okay. By the time it is executing, it will run the select clause. So when the select clause is executed, the column will be defined. But if you go to the before the remaining commands, the select clause will be not executed by that time. After all the commands, select command will run, and after the select command, it will come to the order by clause. Okay. So since order by is running after select, so we have by the time experience column will be derived. See. The ascending order. Ascending order means if you are not keeping anything, by default it is ascending. T25, 30. Okay. This. Next. Write SQL query to find the average salary and average total remuneration for each type of job. From average salary, AVG of salary. From average remuneration means AVG of salary and commission. Salary plus, guys remember, regional of commission comma 0 as remuneration from employee. Here what it is asking? For each type of job. Sorry, this is not star. Select this from employee. Here I have average salary. As remuneration
from
employee. So here, what we have asked, this I need to have at job level. Job for each type of job I need. For each type of job I need to calculate means keep the
Job
job
name.
name in here and keep it in group by.
Group. Job.
Okay.
Commission spelling as
Telling this.
SSI.
SS.
See. Job level. This is the average salary and the remuneration. Almost same. Only in the sales, in case of salesman only, it was changed because for salesman only there are commission is there. Okay, that's why there was a change in the salary, average salary and the remuneration. If you want to check, just check. Start from employee where commission is not null. ఇక్కడ కమిషన్ ఎవరికి ఉందండి? The commission is there for only salesmen. The remaining jobs there is no commission. So when there is no commission, so the salary itself is a remuneration, right?
Yes.
When there is no commission, then the salary itself is the remuneration. So only the job salesman has the remuneration. So you will be seeing one difference for only the salesman. See here, only salesman you are seeing the difference. Okay. Next, write a SQL query to compute total annual salary distributed against each job in the year 1991. See, total annual salary. Select sum of
salary
star total as
annual salary.
So this annual salary, how they need? From employee against each job they want. Against each job they want. So then same, keep the job name.
Group by job name.
Group by job name. Okay. Then what they are asking?
In the year 1990.
Those jobs belongs to 1991. Where should I write this year 1991? Either after group by or before group by?
After group.
See, after group by what is the what is there? This is sum. Did I ask for any filtration after grouping?
No.
I need to consider the employees who joined in the year 1991.
Where?
So it should be where class.
Employee where? Hire year of hire equal to
1991. Okay. See. This is the annual salary. Next, write a SQL query to find the employees who joined in the month of February, where the second letter is A. Chapanda. Select star from employee
where month of hire date equal to 2.
Hire date equals to 2. And second letter, employee name. Second letter A.
Underscore A.
Underscore A and percentage.
So actually we have only 2 employees who are working over joined in the February. Okay. And out of those whose e-name is having a second letter A is only this. For the first name, the second letter is D. Okay, that's why we are getting, we will get only one record, that is date. Okay. Write a SQL query to find the employees who joined in any month, but the month name containing character A. Select star from
Employee.
Chapande.
Where? Month of
Month will give what?
Any month.
Integer.
Any month. Any month.
Any
What
month.
is the output of the month?
Integer.
Integer. So here what I am just wanted to check,
String.
character.
Month name.
So I need a month name. So what is the function which will give us the month name?
Date.
Month, right?
Saturday.
So if you want to check,
Sir, where you have selected.
coming or not?
Yes,
Month
sir.
Yes, sir.
So the output of this should be like, must contain A.
A.
Like,
Like
did I say any position? A should be in any
No,
position.
percentage. A
Percentage A.
Percentile A percentile.
Yes.
Okay. This is May, April, February, May, June, January. Okay. Write SQL to find the employees who joined in any month, but the name of the month contain the character A in second position. Same query. But what is the difference?
underscore A.
This is right. Any month. But month name contain the second character A. May, June, July. May, Jan. The before is month name contain A, because in any of the position if A is there, that is a valid record. But here the record should be valid only if the second letter in the month name is A. Okay. These are some practice scenarios, guys. I'll be sharing. Anyone has any doubts?
No, sir.
So please practice having and group by. So which is majorly used. Okay. I'll share all these documents today for these documents. Now itself, let me. The practice scenarios. Yes, are you getting explanation, or do you want me to go slow, or any? Is it fine?
Is it fine?
Fine. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
It's fine, sir.
Thank you. So I'll share the video in some time.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.